Alright, we're back. And I'm grabbing all my buffs. We also want to build that hammer. Right down here. Thank you. We got the adamant hammer. We want to go back and redo the... let's grab stone and coal. Coal. And we have mapstone. Yep, we got more than enough black diamonds. Okay, so we're gonna go back, do the... oh, we're gonna need... yeah, we're gonna need Durin's axe. Oh. So we're gonna see if we can clear up the well by rebuilding this statue, and I'm assuming singing to it because this game's all about the singing. And then we have to go rebuild Khazad-dûm Bridge. And I know there's... there's no wig map there.
Till Durin wakes from sleep.
Okay. Exit. Build the bridge. Build. Okay. Yep. So that's now done. Now, only thing we have left to do is to exit. And so I think the easiest way to get there is to head to the upper armories. We'll put a... yeah, so all the statues are going to be destroyed. I have a better version. But they're free to rebuild for me. So if I started a new game, the penalties or the update would have gone through. But the update basically broke all the statues for anybody that was already previously playing. Yep, see, right there. And I don't know what we need to rebuild this thing, so that's why we're going to build a map point right here. And we got to bust through that, so that's why I didn't want. That's why I brought the Durin's axe. Alright, so let's do this. Campfire. And nope, we don't need. It's right next to ours. Thank you. What do we need?
Oh, there's the bridge of Khazad-dûm. The way out.
80 adamant. Okay. I think we have 80 adamant. Way more than 80 adamant. Sorry, I'm listening to the our opening music in my head. Yeah, that's not even. It's here. Nope, that's lower crystals. here, maybe? No, it would have been... That doesn't seem right. It seems like it's too far away. It wasn't. Okay, good talk. 35 black diamonds. I didn't even look at the black diamond requirement. Oops. One second. Luckily, we have all that stuff. That seems really far away. But whatever. Okay. Like some secret enemy that I'm about to have to fight.
The Dimrail Gate! The way out of Khazad-dûm! At last!
All about to say it's about to get froggy up in here. Alright, dude, what's up?
This has been quite the return to Moria, eh? Will you join King Thorin on his journey back to Erebor?
I couldn't fly off without saying goodbye, my friend. What will you do now?
I'll continue rebuilding this place. Mine Mithril. Subdue the shadows. Perhaps even solve the mystery of Bundushatur.
You really are Lord of Moria. It suits you.
My hammer strikes now to prepare Moria. When Durin returns, he will take up the crown as King of Khazad-dûm.
Then Durin's folk shall return to Khazad-dûm. For now, the North Winds call. Farewell!
Farewell, Arik.
Wait, there's more. King's Brew Tank. Wait, what? My Mithril restored Darnwood and make mountains safe. What? We got new recipes. Forge got coins. Which, okay. Mithril shield. A new weapon. Two-handed though. And then Mithril. Okay. What am I repairing?
The first Mithril Durin ever mined. So much of our fate is tied to this stone. The heart of the dwarves has been found. At last, Durin can wake to lead us all into Khazad-dûm. The fight against the Shadow must continue, led by our new Lord of Moria. Hazen Gimli, you were right this time.
Well done, young hero. Now, we celebrate! It was a pickaxe. All along, Uncle Balin thought it was a great weapon. And a dragon? Oh. I have some tales to tell, Lord of Moria. Alas, I may not be here when Durin returns. I made promises, you see, to meet Aragorn in Minas Tirith, see Merry and Pippin again, to make one final trip with Legolas. Perhaps hear the Lady of the Wood again. But your story doesn't end here. Oh no. This is your company now. May its deeds be long remembered. Farewell. And may the luck of the dwarves be ever with you.
No, that's the game. Interesting. Stored Darwin. How am I supposed to restore Doran Durf? Let's go and just give it a quick peek-see, see what, I mean, we could go down and keep mining mithril and all that stuff. These were done. These are just broken and camped. So these three are done. So this is basically all we got left. And we can build... Is it? It's not that. Durin's lamp. Yeah, if we come through here, we should be able to hit. We already searched through. That's... Yeah. Weird. Nope, we're a dwarf. And I think I think the game's over. I think we just finished. I don't think we can rebuild what they're asking us to rebuild. No, so hobbits are like, what's a good, dwarves stand about, well, I would say about 4'5", between 4 foot and 4'5". Hobbits stand between 3 feet. Three one, yeah. So they're the other name for hobbits are halflings. So they're half the size of a normal human. So if you were to be near a halfling, it would come up to about your waist. A dwarf would come up to about your chest. Like depending on who you are, you know, obviously some people are taller than others, but that's usually the good rule of thumb. So they're basically a head above half, but they're still short. That we could rebuild this place. I don't think we can. Like, there's nothing to rebuild. And we thoroughly destroyed some of these places. There's nothing like... There's nothing to rebuild. I mean, it's a city, but... it's not really a good city. I wouldn't live here. Maybe across the way? Over there? Yeah, there's nothing like to actually rebuild. I think the game's over. I think we finished and that's all there is to it. I'm just wanted to check this out. So we got a new quest called Perfect Durin's Return. Mine Mithril, restore Darundelf, make the mountains safe. But there's no actual place to do that. So I'm just curious if there's something over here that we need to rebuild. And if not, then what we'll do, yeah, see, here's... So we could get new armor and stuff like that, which is, you know, that's cool. But there's nothing to rebuild. So... not quite sure. No, I mean, it was I'm good at this point. You know what I mean? I had a lot of fun with the game. It was fantastic. And maybe I am missing something, and somebody will say, "Oh, you know, you should finish that quest." I don't even know how we would. Not very specific, but So it was a good game. Like, some of the stuff they need to fix, like, okay, so this one says we need the Shanor hammer. We technically have the adamant hammer, which is the next step up. So it should, if you have the next step up, you should be able to do anything below it. So there's little things like that that still are a little weird. Yeah, see, there's nothing here to rebuild. So at this point, it's just basically building a new... So basically, we're in free build mode. So we could basically put a hearth in every single one of these buildings. But you can't actually, like, rebuild the stairs or anything like that, which is kind of... You know, if you're going to have it that style where you're saying, hey, rebuild, then you should have something that you can rebuild. Give people a sense of that. But that's kind of, I think that's their generic, hey, you know, you're done, now it's open world. Now we can go wherever we want, do whatever we want. You're done. You guys can fight it out. That was once our basements. See, again, we need the Shanor, though that bothers me, that you can't use the better hammer for... See, I'd love to be able to, like, rebuild this, like, those big stones, that leads to Durin's Forge over there. So it would be cool if you could, like, rebuild those big stone statues or stone highways and stuff like that, and actually, like, rebuild, like, it'd be interesting, like, you could rebuild all of Moria. You know, technically we could rebuild pieces around the place, but, you know, like, we can't rebuild this stairs. Can we remove the stairs? Good. So we could basically, okay, what we could do, can I repair this? And I can't break it. So, like, it'd be cool to be able to rebuild these and rebuild this bridge, you know. That would be kind of cool. You know, make that stuff unlockable once you still need the Shanor. Like, you have to have, like, every hammer. Because it would be cool to build this thing up and, like, okay, you know, take these floors out, make them look good, and, you know, that would be a fun project, I think, for the end of, like, after you beat the game. Like, tear down all the orc stuff and actually rebuild. Some of the stuff you can do that with. Like, we could rebuild this house. You know, get rid of everything and then rebuild new walls and build it back up. So, there's some cool things that you can do. I think you can get rid of some of this debris. Yeah. So yeah, you can't get rid of these big... I don't think you can get rid of these big stone statues. So it's, you know, it'd be nice if you could. So even if you did rebuild everything and made everything look nice, you still got fallen debris and stuff like that that you just, like, we'd never be able to get through this and rebuild this. So, yeah, there's there's some things that I would like to have seen a little bit better. Like, I don't think there's... I think we come over here, it's going to let us have any option to build anything, right?
Told Grubner it was a bad idea coming here.
Yeah, so it's like... Like, this would be a cool place to rebuild if you would... If they would allow you to actually rebuild it. Alas, you cannot. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of run back to.
The Nazgul's mounts were
Oh,
bred
yeah,
by
that's gotta
Sauron
go.
from a
Who talks?
Shazon, this dragon, and now she wants Moria for herself, no matter the destruction. She must be stopped.
She already was, buddy. Don't worry about it. Already was stopped. Yeah. So at this point, there's nothing. There's nothing to do but, you know, it's open world. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. I'm going to have to close down the stream to switch it over. We're going to play some Ark Ascended. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and reconvene in about, I don't know, 30 minutes or something. Gives me time to... let me look real quick. I want to check something out. Yeah, it's this thing. Yeah, see, unfortunately, this is a two-handed weapon. Like, and I think it's the sad part is I think it's, see, this doesn't even say it's mastercrafted. Everything else that's mastercrafted, legendary masterwork. This one doesn't say legendary masterwork. It does down here. Is this one? So this one's not masterwork, but the problem is it's two-handed, so you can't use a shield with it. So it's like, so. But yeah, there's mithril. You know. We go down and keep mining mithril, and you know, but again, what's the point? All right. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and break there. I appreciate everybody that was here for the Return to Moria playthrough. I'm gonna definitely keep my eye on it and see, you know, what other stuff they got coming up with the game. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good. I enjoyed the game a lot. It's my style of game, so I definitely enjoyed the crap out of it. I'm still curious of whether or not I could bring, start this character basically over with all my black diamonds, and mithril and everything. I take my scales too. Kidding me? Yeah, we've got mithril. Yeah. Mithril just takes 60 seconds. Takes a minute per each one. So, and if you look, if we leave this world, so we can play Lord Cookington. We could create a world too. Let's see. Let's see if I keep everything, or is it just the look of the dwarf that I keep? It'd be nice if. No, I have.
That was no normal dwarf blast.
I have everything that was in my inventory.
I need need a torch. Too dark for dwarf eyes.
Oh, that's cool. We lost all our crafting. But we kept all of our stuff. Interesting. We might have to look into wait a minute. So basically, you can just keep transferring things back and forth. Between worlds. Interesting. It's very interesting. Where's my shield? Very, very interesting. But, let me remove that world. But, alright, everybody. We'll be back in about 23 minutes, and I'm going to get everything set up for Ark Ascended, which is going to be fantastic. I'm really, really looking forward to that. So I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream for that, and then, yeah. We'll be back in, like I said, 25 minutes and getting that done. So, again, Return to Moria, it's still got some issues, so I guess we'll just do a quick chat about my overall thoughts. Overall, the game, I think, is fantastic. I think I had a lot of fun with it. I'm not a fan necessarily of the masterwork system, but I can kind of get it. I wish that items that you needed to progress, like the pickaxe and the spear, I wish those weren't mastercrafted. I wish mastercrafted was just something like the torch or the shield, or things that would make the game more unique for you, but not hinder your progress from not having the right one, right? I think that would be a better mechanic, is putting Durin's axe and all that stuff, make that not mastercraft and kind of expand on the mastercraft, and give you more options so you can have different things in there that weren't, like I said, needed for game progression, but just interesting. Like the torch for the mastercraft should be, I think, should dispel the darkness and the deeps. So you have that one, do you take your shield, which gives you basically invulnerability, or do you take your torch that helps light everything up? So that would have been a better system, I think. But like I said, all in all, it was very, very good. I would love to see a mithril one-handed weapon. They have basically everything from armor to shield to that kind of stuff, but no one-handed weapon, which is, it is what it is. So, but yeah, it was very, very cool, very, very interesting. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, so if you like that kind of survival building type game, then this is probably gonna scratch those itches for you, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So again, we'll see everybody back for Ark Ascended in about 20 minutes. And yeah, till then, take care.